the question has to be, how have we come out on the wrong side of that game?
I don't know. I do not know. It's just, it's just hard to take that one. We've come here and been the better team throughout the whole game, and just not took our chances. I could have had 3 or 4 goals myself. I think it was just one of those games where I could have played all day and not bloody scored. So it's just I'm going to be replaying the chances all night now, through my head all night, and it's just one of those games, and it's just so disappointing.
I mean, you're on a fabulous run of goal scoring form, 3 in the last 2 games, but just not your day.
No, I think that's it. It's small margins really, and unfortunately they didn't go our way today.
I mean, about the penalty, I mean, you've done well this year. You haven't missed many in your career. Did you feel you hit the penalty well enough?
I kept it low and hard, and in hindsight, I've been hitting them generally higher. The one at Northampton I kept low, and it went in, and I've hit it the same way I've been hitting them all. The same side and stuff. So if I'd changed my mind and went an opposite way and missed it, then I would have been absolutely raging with myself. But I've hit it hard and low, and I've hit it on target. So, and penalties are always a gamble. They're always 50-50. They either go in or they don't. And unfortunately, it didn't today.
Confident enough though still to step up and take the next one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, obviously now that I've missed it, I'll offer it to someone else if they want it. But if nobody wants it, then yeah, I'll definitely take the next one.
But it was compounded then, of course, when they got the other end of the score. I
know, it's so funny how often that happens in football, when one team misses a penalty and then the next team runs up the park and scores a goal. It's cruel that way, and I think that's why so many people love the game.
At half time, you're still well in the game, and then second half just come out and totally lost it.
Yeah, we said at half time, they would probably have some sort of spell in the second half where they were the better team, and as long as we read through it, we knew we'd create chances, and it didn't even happen that way. It was just one-way traffic for the whole 45 minutes, and I just can't believe that we've not gone on to get an equaliser and even win the game.
Those 2 chances, the header and the volley.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. Again, I've got them on target, but not enough power on the header. I've done the right thing again, getting it down. You're always told as a striker to get your headers down to make it difficult for goalkeepers, and then the volley at the end, I just didn't get anywhere near enough on it.
Overall, so many positives come out of that game for the last 10 games of the season.
Oh yeah, definitely. If we play like that for the last 10 games of the season, then we've got absolutely nothing to worry about.
I mean, there's no sign of anybody losing their nerve, especially after a performance like that. And this is the time when it's all about mental strength, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And even though it's a defeat today, I think we can take so many positives out of the game. We've came to a team who's top of the league on merit. They boss a lot of games here, and we've came and we've been better than them today. So that will give us heart going into the remaining 10 games of the season. I
don't think many teams will have come here and outplayed them like that.
No, not at all. I don't think anyone, probably. I think Paulo Di Canio said that he expects us, along with Swindon, to be in automatic promotion at the end of the season, and that's a nice thing to hear from an opposition manager as well. So it's all positive.
It's getting really tight though, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. We knew it was going to be tight anyway. And we have been kicking ourselves, thinking, if we'd have picked up 2 more points here, 3 more points here and there, when we've been a bit sloppy and not at it, then we could have been a bit further clear. But that's the beauty of football. That's what makes it so exciting and so entertaining.
Gillingham at home next on Saturday, and they've come back from 3-1 down to get a draw today, and they're fighting for the top 7.
Yeah, they've shown that they're quite good at that. I think it was Hereford a couple of weeks ago where they've came back and scored a few late goals as well. So it's going to be a tough one. And if we take the lead, we especially against them can't take our foot off the gas. We need to keep going right to the end.
Darryl, thank you.
Cheers, Darryl, can you take any comfort from the problems you caused them today, even though you couldn't put the chances away?
Yeah, I was pleased in my general overall performance. I think it would have just been capped with a goal or 2 or 3 or 4. So it's just, I just can't believe I've not put one of the chances away.
Yeah, 10 more of them, and you think you'll be all right. You'll be above the solid line for the top 3.
Yeah, I think so. If we play like that for the remaining 10 games of the season, then I don't think there's anybody in this division that will be able to live with us.
Yep.